I'm Sangeetha, Assistant Professor, Department of Costume Design and Fashion. In this video, we are going to learn about knitting types. Types of knitting, hand knitting and machine knitting. The art and technology of knitting. Knitting is both a beloved tradition craft and a sophisticated modern technology, whether guided by practiced hands or driven by mechanical precision. Each method opens its own world of creative possibilities. Hand knitting, tactile, expressive, and deeply personal, stitch by stitch. Machine knitting, fast, consistent, and capable of complex automated patterns. Hybrid approach, combining both worlds for maximum creativity and efficiency. Hand knitting, the classic craft. How it works. Two or more needles manipulated by hand created fabric one stitch at a time, giving their knitter full tactile control over tension, texture and form. Signature techniques: flat knitting, circular knitting, cables, lace and seed stitches. Sweaters, scarf and socks, lace salts. These are the hand knitted types. Hand knitting techniques and styles. Flat knitting produce a flat panels worked back and forth in rows, later sewn together into garment like sweaters and cardigan dresses. Circular knitting create a seamless tubes perfect for hat, socks and sleeves. No sewing required. Uses circular or double pointed needles. Felting and texture. Felting sinks wool into a tense fabric. Needs felting adds a decorative surface details. Both expand to create a range of hand knitting. Machine knitting speed meets precision. Mechanical and electronic knitting machines use banks of needles to produce a fabric at remarkable speed with consistent uniform tensions, automating complex stitch patterns that would take hours by hand. Flatbed machines produce flat fabric panels ideal for shaped garment and patterned textiles. Circular machines knit continuous tubular fabric used in socks, hosiery, and seamless garments. Automated patterns, a fairly stitch and lace patterns executed automatically with programmed precisions. Types of knitting machines and their uses. Choosing the right machine. Gauge, the number of needle per inch, determines which yarn a machine can handle. Fine gauge, thin yarn, lightweight fabric like dresses, knits, and fine single jersey fabric. Bulky gauge, thick yarn for chukkies because fabric and quick projects. Mid gauge works with the decay and worsted weight, the most versatile everyday machines. Double bed, two needle beds enable ripping, full brechu and double layer fabric. Knit easily. Two colors standard knitting automated across the needle bed. Complex color work produced at speed without hand manipulation. Stuck stitch. Needle holds stitches for extra rows before knitting off, creating raised loop and texture surface with no true hand knitting equivalent. Slip stitch. Selected needles skip a row, producing elongated stitches and subtle color effects, similar to slipped stitches in hand knitting. Lace transfer. Stitches are transferred between needles to create a deliberate holes, duplicate open work for hand knit lace. Delicate. Combining hand and machine knitting. The most creative knitters drawn from both traditions. Letting machines handle speed and letting hands as shown. Machine for scale. Knit large sections, body panels, sleeves, and backgrounds quickly and evenly on the machines. Hand for details. Add ribbing, yokes, decorative edges, and greater stitch borders by hand for texture and warmth. Challenges and learning curves. Hand knitting, uh, shared skills, machine knitting. What to expect? Hand knitting offered intuitive control but determined times complex patterns required a concentrated and practice. Machine knitting involves a step setup, a curve, threatening, tension, calibrations, and mechanical troubleshootings. Not all hand stitchers translate directly. Some techniques simply does not accept on the machine and vice versa. Perseverance and a spirit of experimentations are the key to unlocking the full potential of either methods. Embrace both worlds of knitting. Hand and machine knitting are not rivals, they are partners in a rich, evolving craft. Distinct strength. Each method excels in its own domain. Texture and artistry by hand, speed and consistency by machine. Expanded possibilities. Together they unlock a creative range neither could achieve alone, from heirloom lace to producer ready knit wear. Timeless and evolving. Knitting is a craft which ancient roots and a modern future. Find your balance and knit what brings you joy. Thank you.